All right, we'll move on over to doubles. Inaki and Manu, an opportunity
CYCLONES
here. They go up against Goixerri and Urbieta. See the two teams up there? Neither played so far to begin this season. Inaki and Manu, I mean, that's a team we saw, I believe, was World Super Court 2, so I mean, some high expectations.
Once upon a time, that's right.
And then Goixerri up there in the front with Urbieta back behind him. Urbieta's been catching great to begin the Winter 25 season. See if he can do it again with the best on the roster up in front of him in Goixerri.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our next match of the day. Third of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Inaki will have the serve for the Cyclones. There's the serve. We begin. Urbieta forehand by Inaki. Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Wall to wall from the left side. Perfect placement. Scores. Inaki and Manu are on the board first here in our opening set. Inaki has the serve for the Cyclones.
And Urbieta kind of stays to the outside, not the intent, but works as an outside placement just inside the boundary line. And then once it hits the cage, point's over.
Urbieta on the backhand to the inside. Manu on the Urbieta. High to pass. Big bounce brought down. Manu, good read, good catch. Forehand from the 9 line. Here's Urbieta. Manu now from the 10 line. Powerful backhand. Urbieta's there. Manu at the 13, backhand to the inside. Urbieta by Goixerri. Catch by Manu. Urbieta forehand by Inaki. Goixerri attacks, winds up. Rifles this inside. What a scoop by Manu. Manu, that ball's coming off the side wall. Inaki back at the 9 line from the left side. Urbieta, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Goixerri. Here's the backhand by Manu. Urbieta coming back out. Goixerri at the side wall, makes the save. Urbieta pulls that off the side wall, behind the 12 line. Beautiful catch by Urbieta at the back wall. Here's Manu from the 11. Urbieta left side. Big backhand by Manu. Urbieta from the 13 line. Manu's there. Goixerri, forehand Urbieta. Hard to the inside, dropping and scoring. Well played, 1-1. Goixerri serves for the Renegades.
It took Goixerri a little bit of time to get warmed up in his previous doubles match on Friday night with Ben. So, again, if you're going to get him, you got to get these Renegades in the opening set. Once this ball warms up and Goixerri can start firing it as hard as he wants, it gets tough to read and defend his shots.
And there appears to be a broken cesta. So the centa broke. You see, they're both made out of the same material, so when you're watching it walk by, it looks very similar.
There you go. Just the cinta. That's the tie that keeps the hand in that basket.
Easily replaced in less than 45 seconds, which is what we like to see. Play will continue. There's a backhand by Urbieta. Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Manu from the 11 line. Urbieta's there, backhand to the inside. Inaki pulls it off the sidewall. Here's the backhand. Backhand by Manu. Goixerri makes a save. Inaki lets it pass. Manu, low runner to the inside. That's a tough one, picked up beautifully by Urbieta in the corner. Here's Manu from the 9 line. Hard throw to the inside. Inaki gets in there. Great catch. Nice return. Urbieta from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Here's Manu. Inaki now from the 7. Manu, powerful backhand from the 12 line. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the inside by Goixerri. Manu again. Tough catch by Urbieta. Goixerri looking for the Robote at the 8 line. Right up the middle. Caught in the air by Inaki. 2-all by Inaki. Opens wide and scores. That's beautifully executed by Inaki. Costado 2-all. Inaki and Manu with 2. Inaki has the serve for the Cyclones.
Yeah, you got to go for a sharp angle if you want to beat Goixerri to the net. I mean, he's taken off. Inaki throws it and still a couple feet away from that ball by the time it's in the net. And that was Inaki's biggest weapon when he was, I mean, really dominant and playing his best highlight.
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably back in seasons 2 and 3, the first couple seasons. So if he can get back to that, and he's got Manu behind him. I mean, this is already one of the best #1 teams.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Manu, backhand from the 9 line. Urbieta's there. To the inside he goes. Urbieta now from the 12 line on the left side. Manu from deep in the backcourt. Wall to wall from the left side. Forehand Robote by Goixerri. What an effort by Manu. Excellent throw by Goixerri. We're all tied up 2-2. Goixerri serves for the Renegades.
Rare miss, though, by Manu. Doesn't matter how hard it's coming in, where it is along the side wall. He has a knack for bringing it in. And Inaki was there, too, and maybe calling him off in position to play that Robote, so one that he didn't necessarily need, but it gets the Renegades their second point.
Low hard serve by Goixerri. Taken in the backcourt by Manu. Inaki calling for the Robote. Plays it up from the forehand. Goixerri fine catch at the 9 line. Backhand bullet comes to the left side of Manu. Urbieta from the 12 line. Manu in the corner. Backhand from deep in the backcourt. Wall to wall. Goixerri's there. Lower Robote by Goixerri. Manu on the left side. Low and hard to the backcourt, and Urbieta's there. Goixerri calls for the Robote. Beautiful catch by Manu at the 10 line. Hard throw to the corner, and Urbieta's there again. Here's Inaki, backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand by Inaki. Goixerri takes in the air, winds up. Splitter caught on the forehand of Manu. Carom by Manu, thrown sharply to score. That was well executed. 3 points for Inaki and Manu off a carom by Manu. Inaki serves. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And a smart throw there by Manu. I mean, you don't want to rip something back to the inside with Goixerri and Urbieta standing across from you. I mean, those guys can catch almost anything. go for the carom, get it to open up, and that's a long run for Goixerri.
Very well done.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to throw that one pretty poorly to have Goixerri get to it, and Manu.
And I mean, Goixerri's one of the fastest guys on the roster, so.
But he executed that one well, no chance.
Here's Urbieta from the backcourt on the left side. Robote's save. The inside. Goixerri picks it off. Sends it back to pass. Manu running for it. Good effort. Just missed. Well thrown by Goixerri to score. It's 3-3. Goixerri serves for the Renegades.
And when you have such a devastating drop shot and inside placement, you can get guys on that costado to pass. I mean, Manu was expecting, he was up there at the 7 line expecting some sort of shot with a softer touch. Goixerri recognized it. He threw it over his head, and very difficult rebote, the way that ball's spinning. Doesn't want to stay in the air all too long.
Hard serve. Good catch. Here's the backhand. Goixerri over the top on the right side. Inaki has it at the 7 line. Catch by Manu. Overhead on the left side. Here's Manu from the 12 line. Back to the inside. Tough catch by Urbieta deep in the backcourt. What a catch by Manu off the side wall. Goixerri's there. Drop ball on the backswing. 4 points for Inaki and Manu. Inaki serves.
Well, just a few things we're not used to seeing with the Renegades. It happened with Goinaga, now happening there with Goixerri.
Sesta was in constant motion, just didn't have control of the ball. It's just one of those things. We don't know that he didn't, but we could see that he didn't have control of the ball because he dropped it on the backswing.
You know, a lot of times when they catch it low or on the wall, that's the time you don't have, a lot of control, and that one was just a little bit different.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Great catch by Manu. Backhand from the 11 line. What a catch by Urbieta at the back wall. Inaki. Costado to the inside. Here's Manu from the 11. Powerful throw to the inside, right to the corner, and Urbieta's there. Inaki on the catch, winds up. Low placement to the inside, will score. Well done by Inaki, changing things up. 5 points, possible set point for Inaki and Manu.
Well, you got to get Urbieta off his footing there. He likes to stand in the back corner, and he just catches everything. Force him to move up. Going to come undone a few times more. Inaki got him there with the second bounce on that placement shot to the inside. Not one you often see either. Either you go with the drop shot or you go hard back to the inside with the costado, but no, it's really well done.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Robote. Catch by Goixerri. Goixerri back to the inside. Beautiful pickup by Manu. Manu powerfully from the left side, sending this to the Robote for Goixerri. Manu, beautiful Robote, passing Goixerri. What a catch. Up the wall by Urbieta. Here's Manu, deep in the backcourt. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Goixerri makes a save. Inaki with a tip ball at the 7 line. 4 points for Goixerri and Urbieta. Still 5 for Inaki and Manu. Possible set point for Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones.
Here come the Renegades, always battling late in these sets. And Goixerri picking the pace up significantly, throwing a couple more costados, moving the defense around, and Inaki comes flying in there and just missed it.
Powerful, powerful serve by Goixerri. We'll take it to 5-5. This is set point.
I mean, that ball was a couple feet off the wall, and it was just so hard that Manu couldn't handle it.
Two different types of floating. Don't really know how to explain it, but there's a floating when it's not coming very fast, and there's a floating when it's coming very fast. You just have to have your cesta lined up and have that wrist ready to give perfectly. Excellent catch by Manu. Here's the backhand to the corner, out to the rebote. Goixerri on the rebote. Manu is there. Powerful backhand. Urbieta down low. Manu from the 11 line. Backhand. To the corner. What a catch by Urbieta off the side wall. Goixerri with a tip ball at the 10 line. Point and set to Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones. They take the first set 6-5. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, play our next set. A little bit of a surprising end to that set. Not for Inaki, though. Inaki was ready for that.
Yeah, trading some missed balls there late. Inaki had one, and then the same type of throw. Goixerri missed. The Cyclones come away. 6-5. There's that first set.
You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently playing our 3rd of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players coming back here to take their breaks in between sets and to prepare for matches. Inaki seated on the Cyclones side. There with Manu and Amigarena.
Well, started off with a great performance against Goinaga and Urbieta, and Inaki is delivering once again here with Manu. How about the Cyclones picking up Inaki here in round 2? I mean, there was a time where he was one of the better top division players in all of Battle Court, so, you know, it's just a matter of his health throughout this season. If he can stay out there and be a factor and be available for this team, I mean, there is no reason why the Cyclones can't win the championship this season with a deep and pretty loaded roster, too.
I agree, Andrew. The truth of the matter is that Inaki looks well, not just compared to how he looked when he was coming back from those injuries.
Yeah.
But he looks good as compared to how he's ever played Battle Court or at Magic City. The shots are on, his catching's on. I remember last week, several split placements. He just got his cesta up and stopped every one of them. Communication with Manu has been excellent here. Won the first set. Close, but they still got it. Goixerri has a habit of coming back.
Well, he did it on Friday night.
There's a poke the bear quality to a couple guys on this roster.
Yeah, we'll see here set 2 as players are making their way out there. I mean, this would be quite the win for the Cyclones. I mean, they would have 3 wins so far on the game day to none for the Renegades, and we've only played half the matches.
So by definition, on the game day, that would they win.
Well, if they win this one, they would secure at least a tie
minimum.
At least a tie for the Cyclones. So,
yeah, but you got number 20 serving. So we're ready to begin. Goixerri has the serve. Beautiful serve, even better catch by Manu, pulling that off the side wall. Here's Urbieta. Rebote left side. Goixerri comes crashing in the side wall to make that play. Inaki, beautiful catch, pulling that right off the side wall. Urbieta from deep at the 12 line. Rebote forehand by Inaki, cut off midcourt by Goixerri. Goixerri to the inside from the costado. Manu is there. Rebote left side, big bounce. Brought down by Manu. Big backhand, caught a piece of the side wall. That's going to the outside. Inaki reads it perfect, puts it back inside. Here's Urbieta on the return. Rebote. 2-all, opening wide and scoring. Well executed by Inaki. First point of the second set for Inaki and Manu. Inaki serves. Wow.
What more can you say? I mean, Inaki's just been on fire today and now throwing a shot off the rebote. And, I mean, he caught Goixerri. Not often you see him that far out of position. I mean, it was an extra aggressive start for Goixerri. I mean, it's a smart throw. I mean, after he's losing the set, he's trying to cut everything off that he basically can on the inside. So what do? Throw a shot off the Urbieta.
Here's Urbieta from midcourt, right over the head of Inaki. Catch by Manu, backhand from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Urbieta off the sidewall. Manu from the 11. Back to the inside, Urbieta's there. Beautiful catch by Manu in the corner. Urbieta for Goixerri at the 8 line from the costado to the inside. Manu passes on it, but plays the Urbieta. Goixerri picks it off. Hard to the inside, scoop by Manu. Beautifully caught, what a bullet.
Oh,
tremendous catch by Urbieta. That ball dies coming off the back wall. Well played by both teams. 1-1. Goixerri serves.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear the sound. It was really clunky as it hit and just didn't make it nearly as far as Manu thought. And he was right to think that way, too, and he typically does. And so far today, the ball has been bouncing in the Cyclones' favor, so just one going against him there, but the big one. Now Goixerri serves.
Beautiful serve, but an even better catch by Manu. Manu on the backhand from the 11 line. Urbieta forehand. Here's the catch by Manu. Good catch by Inaki. 2-all by Inaki. Opens wide and scores. Beautifully executed costado 2-all. 2 points for Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones. Inaki serves.
And that's as well as he's ever thrown that costado 2-all. Maybe a function of the lower pad, but that thing really opened up. Again, you see Goixerri drops it on the 4. Inaki steps in. There's the costado from the left side. 2-all to score.
And again, Goixerri's taken off after that ball. Excellent catch by Urbieta, deep in the backcourt. Here's Manu from the 11 line. Powerful throw from the left side. What a catch by Urbieta. Manu reaching overhead makes a fantastic catch at the 13 line. Manu again takes this one off the sidewall. Powerful backhand. Urbieta comes back to the sidewall. Manu from the 11. Ball comes out of the corner of the forehand Urbieta of Inaki, caught by Goixerri. Backhand, low and hard, and Manu is there. Manu, low bullet from the left side. Urbieta comes right out. Catch by Manu at the 10 from the forehand. Passes. Caught by Urbieta deep. Urbieta forehand hooked by Inaki. 2-2, Goixerri serves for the Renegades.
I don't know if that was a placement shot, maybe going for something to the inside, but it just didn't look quite natural for Inaki there on his right side. I mean, again, just can't give these Renegades chance after chance. And again, with Goixerri serving, Manu's done a great job. He's only missed one, but these are coming in fast.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Urbieta from the 12 line. Inaki takes this one on the forehand. Over the top. Urbieta forehand by Inaki, 2-pass, caught in the backcourt by Urbieta. Inaki on the Urbieta, keeps it inside. Here's Urbieta, backhand. Urbieta left side by Inaki, kicks to the inside, and Urbieta reaches way up to make a fine catch. Inaki, 8-line, backhand. At the sidewall, Urbieta's there. Urbieta forehand by Goixerri. Urbieta stays to the inside, kicks up high, and a great catch by Urbieta in the corner. Here's Inaki, backhand from the 8. at the sidewall. Urbieta's there again. Manu from the 10. Rotate forehand, sidearm. This one picked up by Manu. Fine catch, hard throw. Manu on the left side, backhand from the 11 line, big bounce. Rotate forehand by Goixerri, caught by Inaki. Inaki changes it to the inside. Goixerri reads it, stops it, returns it from the 7. Catch by Manu, backhand from the 11. Rotate forehand, hooked into the pad by Goixerri. 3 points for Inaki and Manu. Inaki serves.
Yeah, Goixerri was throwing the ball awfully hard throughout that point, and eventually when you throw it at that pace, I guess the miss is you might hook it, comes out a little low, and send it into the floor like that, and into pad, excuse me, and out of play. Not a ton of offense coming from the Renegades today. Used to Goixerri scoring. See if he picks it up here at the point of this second set.
Here's a backhand by Manu. What a catch by Urbieta, made deep. Manu again, this time from the 12. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played for the big bounce by Goixerri. Fine catch and return by Manu. Robote forehand save by Goixerri. Inaki picks it off. Change of pace. Good read by Urbieta. Inaki makes the Robote save. Goixerri has a cesta on it. Hard throw from the Costalo, caught in the air on the forehand of Manu. He sends it deep from the right side, wall to wall, out to the Robote. Rifled by Goixerri, tipped by Manu at the 11 line. 3-3, Goixerri serves for the Renegades.
I mean, a good illustration of how fast that ball's coming in. I mean, Manu caught it right on the tip. I mean, he was trying to bring the basket out of the way to cradle that ball, and just couldn't get it out of the way in time. I think, was it Kubala yesterday that mentioned sometimes the ball like kind of skips on him a little bit? I mean,
yeah, as opposed to taking the bounce.
Right. I mean, that certainly could have happened there because, I mean, the timing was, I mean, a little bit off for Manu, and he doesn't make mistakes like that all too often.
Beautiful serve by Goixerri. Here's a backhand by Manu. Robote forehand. Here's Manu from the 10 line. Inaki, great catch at the 9. Here's the backhand. Urbieta from deep in the backcourt. Manu to the inside. Urbieta on the backhand from the 12 line. Inaki from the 8. Inaki keeps it inside. Urbieta's there. Robote by Goixerri. Stays to the inside. Here's Manu. Robote is tipped off the scoop attempt by Manu. Beautifully thrown by Goixerri. They take the lead 4-3. Goixerri has the serve for the Renegades.
Yeah, Manu had little time to react. I mean, there was about a half a second. Do I get out there for the Robote or do I try to scoop it up?
It's kind of no man's land that he's making that.
Yeah,
that
I mean, when you're
too.
indecisive, I mean, you just end up having to make a tough scoop and it just comes up on you pretty quickly.
Robote forehand by Goixerri. Plays it low. Manu is there. Manu from the left side. Robote. Manu plays Urbieta to the outside. Urbieta from the forehand. Inaki, great catch coming cross court. At the 7 line, he makes the play. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Rotate left side, 2-all is out. 5 points for Goixerri and Urbieta, possible set point.
Well, that's what we say. As the match goes on, Goixerri gets more and more dangerous. Hot ball. He's throwing it as hard as he can, and Cyclones just don't really have an answer. I mean, Manu trying to turn that 2-all so quickly, but he sent it well wide of the court. Just so hard to maintain control when the ball's coming off the back wall at that speed.
Powerful, powerful serve by Goixerri. Nice catch and return by Manu. Manu from the 11 line. Urbieta at the 13. Rebote save by Inaki. Here's Goixerri with a hop at the 10 line. High and hard to the back wall. Rebote forehand. Midcourt. Great catch by Urbieta. Inaki midcourt. Rebote to the inside. This one stopped on the forehand of Urbieta. Rebote for Goixerri. Stays to the inside, and Manu is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Inaki with a hop. Backhand from the 8. Rebote left side by Goixerri. This one caught by Manu. Beautiful catch in the corner by Urbieta. There's Inaki winding up. Costalo 2-all opens wide and scores. That was beautifully executed by Inaki. That is 4 points for Inaki and Manu. 5 points for Goixerri and Urbieta. Still possible set point here for Goixerri and Urbieta. Inaki serves.
Well, Inaki's throwing a couple good ones today, but that might be the best of the bunch. I mean, you see where it hits the front wall and where it drops on the floor? I mean, that's about the 2-line extended and where that ball hits. I mean, just no chance for Goixerri, even with his speed.
That's the whole key with that shot, is having the ability to throw it, the confidence to throw it, knowing when to throw it. And look, when you're up there against Goixerri, it takes a lot of confidence to throw it. Beautifully done by Inaki. Here's the backhand. Rebote, left side by Inaki. Kicks. Big bounce brought down by Urbieta in the backcourt. Manu calls for the catch. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown, a bullet to the corner, and Urbieta's there. Backhand by Urbieta. Rebote left side by Inaki makes a save. Goixerri comes in. Costado's split placement.
Oh, my.
Lands out. That's off the court. It is 5-5. So it is set point, possible set point here for Goixerri and Urbieta. Possible match point for Inaki and Manu.
Space was there on that split placement by Goixerri. Just stayed in the air a little bit longer than he wanted. Sailing eventually wide of the boundary. I mean, what a win this would be for the Cyclones to start off the game day with 3 straight.
In straight sets?
Yeah, I mean, defeat Goixerri in doubles too. Let's see what happens here. Critical point.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Catch by Inaki. Inaki from the 8 line. Going back, Urbieta's there. Inaki from the 8. Another hard throw to the corner. Urbieta down low. Backhand from the 12. Catch on the forehand of Manu. Manu from the forehand. Rebote for Goixerri. At the side wall, that ball took a big bounce, and Manu brought it in. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. What a catch by Manu. Backhand from the 12. Urbieta's there again. Manu from the 11 line. Low bullet. Right to the corner. What a catch by Urbieta. Tremendous catch by Manu. Rebote coming out. Goixerri on the rebote. Stays inside Manu. Great catch. Hard throw. Rebote to the 7 line. Split placement caught in the air by Inaki. Drop shot by Inaki, perfectly executed to score for the win. Point set and match in straight sets to Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones, taking it 6-5, 6-5.
Third win in a row for the Cyclones. They have a commanding lead on this game day. One more win out of these next 3 matches, and the Cyclones will pick up a full point for the game day win. We're going to hear from the top doubles team of the Cyclones. First time we saw them this year, Stu, and all signs point to this being a great year for Inaki and Manu, winners of that match. Congratulations, guys. Inaki, the shots were working for you early and late in that match. What's the biggest factor for you? Would you say it's the lower pad or your confidence when throwing shots?
I mean, everything is confidence, right? When you start throwing good the shots, then you take confidence for throwing more, and everything is when the wind is pushing for you, just take it.
Yeah, and Manu, what is life like now behind Inaki, one of the top front quarters on this roster?
Of course, it's a big pleasure to be able to play with Inaki, a top front court. So I'm very happy for the win for the team. So let's see what happens.
All right, guys, tremendous start and good luck the rest of the way this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.